Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing good. This is Tutor Hira, and it's time for Grade 4 English class. Let's log into aplusstudents.com. Go to Language Arts section and Grade 4. The chapter I'm going to teach today is Chapter 12, To Be and To Have. To be verbs, and to have verbs. The first lesson is about to be verbs. Use the correct form. To be verb. The verb to be is irregular. Irregular means it does not follow any rule, and it does not follow rules that most verbs follow. So you have to remember the forms of the verb to be, as it is irregular. There is a table, subjects are given, and present tense to be verbs, past tense to be verbs. These are present and past to be verbs. This table tells us that if the subject is I, in present tense, the form of to be verb that we can use is am. Let's discuss present tense verbs, to be verbs, which are present tense to be verbs. If the subject is he, she, or it, use is. In present tense, use is. If the subjects are you, we, or they, use the present tense form of the verb to be, are. With I, in present tense, I am an English tutor. So with I have used the form of to be verb, am. But if I change the subject, if the subject is she, can we use the same to be verb with she? She am? No, we cannot use it. We will change the form of to be verb, and that is, can you guess? I hope you can guess. Yes, if it is she, use is. If it is he again, use is. So, to be verbs are irregular. They change according to the subject of the sentence. Now, she is an English tutor or he is an English tutor. Okay, let's change the subject again. Well, if the subject is you, you, and can we use the same form of the be verb? No. You is an English tutor? No, it's wrong. It's again wrong. Well, if the subject is you, we, or they, use are. You are an English tutor. Hello, everyone. Those who have just joined us, I welcome you all. But my name is Hera. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. It might not be there. Miss Jada is on leave, so I am taking classes. I was telling you that if you change the subject, if it is you, we, or they, then the form of verb to be will be different. You are an English tutor. These three is are. These three are present tense verb to be. But if you talk about in past, about past, the verbs to be will be different. Okay. So in past tense, verb to be, it has two options, was or were. If the subject is I, use was. If the subject is he, she, it, again use was. She was a tutor. Now it was in past. So with she, we have used was. But if the subjects are you, we, and they, use were. Let's say if I change the subject here and if I write we, then can we use was? Can we use was? No. Look, with you, we, and they use were. So let's change it. We were tutors. So this one is the correct one that can be used with this subject. I hope you understand verb to be, that is irregular. It does not follow the rules that most verbs follow. So you have to remember the forms. Okay. Complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of to be. Means verb to be. Means present tense form. Remember, what are present tense forms of verb to be? Is, am, or are. So you have to choose either one of them. If it snows tomorrow, they blank going skiing in the mountains. Now look at the subject. They. Now decide according to this subject. They am going or they are going. These are the three present tense forms of to be verb to be. But in this sentence, you have to choose out of these two. If it snows tomorrow, they plan going skiing in the mountains. Am or is are? Which one is correct? So you're saying option two, Semilor and Mayan. I hope I am pronouncing your name correct. Okay. So yes, it's option two, are. Because with they, with the subject they, we use are. They are going skiing in the mountains. Good job. Now every time read the instruction. This time complete the sentence with the correct past tense form of verb to be. Past tense form. What are past tense forms of verb to be? Was or were. Okay. Now the sentence is blank you home with your stepmother last night. Okay. This is a question. As you can see, the question mark. It's an interrogative sentence. It's a question. Now you have to choose the verb was or were, and it depends on the subject. This is the subject, you. With this subject, which one is used? Which form of verb to be is used? Either was or were. And we are talking about past tense verbs. Was or were. Okay, so Matthews and Semi, you are quite active in the chat box. Option two, are you asking or telling? Semi? We have got another answer from Matthews. It's option two, yes. Were. Were is used with this subject. Were you home with your stepmother last night? It's correct. Good job. Now complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of the verb to be. Blank you in Kara's secret spy club. Again, a question. Interrogative sentence begins with the verb is or are. Look at the subject again. You. In present tense with the verb, the subject you, which verb is used? Is or are? Yes, Semi, your answer is correct. It's option two. Good job. It's option two. Are you in Kara's secret spy club? Because with subject you, we, and they, we use are in present tense. So this one is correct. Complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of verb to be. Blank it time to eat lunch. Again, a question. Is or am? Which one is correct? Okay, Laval, you're saying option one. Well, if it is better, it would be better if you just answer one time. I can see your answers. So don't write again and again. Please follow the rules. I can see your answer, Laval. It's option one. Yes, you're right. Is it time to eat lunch? Yes, the first option is correct. This time, complete the sentence with the correct past tense form of verb to be. Before my alarm rang, I blank dreaming about birds. I were or I was. Sammy, you're saying option two. Matthews, again. You're also saying it's option two. Good job. It's option two. Was. Before my alarm rang, I was. Because with the subject I, we use was in past tense. So yes. It blank dangerous on the icy mountain top. It were or was. You have to choose the correct past tense form of verb to be. Yes, good job. Semi and Matthews, it's option two. It was because with the subject it we use was in the past tense of verb to be. So was is correct. Complete the sentence with the correct past tense form of verb to be. Blank they at the Grand Canyon last summer. Again, an interrogative sentence, a question. Were they or was they? Choose your answer. Yes, Lawal, your answer is correct. It's were this time. Good job. Were they at the Grand Canyon last summer? Option 1 is correct. She blank not responsible for the messy kitchen. Again, this time you have to choose present tense form of verb to be. She blank not responsible for the messy kitchen? Is or am? Guys, don't worry about it. Sometimes I might miss the comments, so it's okay, but I'm trying to check every comment. Good, your answers are correct this time as well. It's option one is. With she, we use is. She is not responsible. Complete the sentence with the correct past tense form of verb to be. We blank climbing the big oak tree when we saw the lightning. Were or was. Good. Your answer is correct again. It's option one were. We were. We were climbing because with the subject we, were is used in past tense. Okay, students, with this we are going to stop here. You can complete this lesson or sorry, this test later because I have to teach you to have verbs as well, the second lesson of this chapter. To have verbs. Let's discuss to have verbs. Okay, just like verb to be, verb to have is also irregular. Well, it depends again on the subject of the sentence. And if it is irregular, it means it does not follow the rules that most verbs follow. So you have to remember the forms. Let's discuss this table. On one side, subjects are mentioned. On this side, present tense to have verb and past tense to have verb. Verb to have, present tense. In present tense, verb to have in past tense. In past tense, the same verb is used, had. We have one option. But in present tense, we have two options, have and has. So it depends on the subject. With I, you, we, and they, we use have. To have verb, have in present tense. And with he, she, it, to have verb, has is used in present tense. So you have to remember the forms because it is irregular. To have verb is irregular in present tense and past tense. You have to remember with which subject would you use have and with which subject would you use has. With I, you, we, and they use have in present tense and had in past tense. With he, she, and it use has in present tense but use had in past tense. Basically, had is used with all the subjects in past tense, but in present tense you have to change. With these four subjects use have and with these three subjects use has. Okay, so if I want to show you she has many toys, the subject is she. So the verb to have will be has in this with this if we talk about present tense verbs. But if I change the subject here, if I change it to we, can we use the same verb to have? We has many toys? No. We have to choose. We have to change it. It will be have. We have many toys. In this way, if I change it to you, again, same will be used. You have many toys. I have many toys. They, they have many toys. So with these four, we use the same to have verb, but with he, she, it, we use a different one. Sammy, you don't need to write these things. You can go through the chapter again if you want to learn it. Everything is mentioned here on A plus. And let's practice with me. Now just look at the instruction. Complete the sentence with the correct past tense form of the verb to have. We are talking about verb to have. And what is the past tense form of verb to have? Remember, had is the past tense form of verb to have. So, she blank scared the skunk away by the time I got there. Had or has. Now, if you are instructed to use past tense form of verb to have, you must know it is had only. Past tense form of verb to have is had. It is used with every subject. So, she had scared the skunk away by the time I got there. Good job, Semi, if you have already written it. Now complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of the verb to have. What is the present tense form of the verb to have? Do we have one form or more? We have two forms of present tense forms of verb to have, has and have. Which one would you use here? It depends on the subject. She. She blank a queen's costume and a crown. Now, if she is the subject, do you remember? With he, she, and it, we use the form of verb to have, this one, as. So she has a queen's costume and a crown. Option one, good job. Okay. Again, complete the sentence with the correct past tense form of the verb to have. When the party started, we blank already grilled all the food. Has or had? This time you'll tell. Yes, Matthews, you're right. It's option two because we have to write the past tense form of verb to have, and that is just one had. When the party started, we had already grilled all the food. Good job. Now complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of verb to have. Okay. Blank you visited Windell before? It's a question. Have you visited? Has you visited? Which one is correct? Look at the subject. Guys, I'm waiting you for your answers. I've got one answer so far. Matthews is saying option one. What about the rest of you? Thank you, Debo, for your comment. Okay, Matthew's answer is correct. It's option one. Have you visited? Because the subject is you, we use have in present tense. So it's have. Okay, now complete the sentence with the correct past tense form of verb to have. He blank really grown up since the year before. Past tense form. He has or he had. Well, Ruwan, you're saying it's option one. Well, if you look at the instruction, you're asked to write the past tense form of to have verb. Option one is has. It's not the past tense form. Had is the past tense form of the verb to have. He had really grown up since the year before. So it's not has, it's had. Lawal, this is past tense. We are have to complete the sentence with past tense form of verb to have. It's had. Now complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of verb to have. Blank you bought medicine for your cold? Again, a question, an interrogative sentence. Had or have? Choose the correct present tense form of the verb to have. Okay, everyone, this time you are saying option one. Option one is had. It's the past tense form of verb to have, not present. We have to select the present tense form. Have is the present tense form of verb to have. So have. Have you bought medicine for your cold? So next time, choose wisely. Complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of the verb to have. I blank a stuffy nose and a sore throat. Stuffy nose. I blank have a stuffy nose and a sore throat. Has or have. Which one is the correct present tense form of the verb to have, which we can to complete the sentence? Good. Semi and Matthews have answered. Ruwan, I guess you joined us late, but let me tell you something. Has is used with he, she, and it is they are used. They take has, and have is used with I, we, you, they. Now check. The subject is I. So which one is correct? Have. I have a stuffy nose and a sore throat. Now I've told you again, these two are has and have are present tense forms of verb to have. How do we choose between them? He, she, it. With the subjects he, she, it has. With I, we, you, and they use have. Okay? I hope you understand it now, Ruwan. Yes, the other ones who are saying it's option 2, your answer is correct. Now, complete the sentence with the correct present tense form of the verb to have. Present tense form. How many countries blank she been to? Good to know, Rowan, that you understand it now. Well, has. Good. Good job. It's has. Option 2. How many countries has she been to? Because the subject is she. And with she, we use has. Good job. With this, guys, I'm going to stop. And because it's the end of the class, the time is up. I'll see you again, and with another topic. I hope you understand the use of verb to be and verb to have. You can complete the remaining questions in both lessons. Do complete the test, okay? So it's time to go now. Have a great day.